This is.
Because I want to be a part of that debate, and I want to make sure that, no votes slide by or no more amendments get put in. But I am Mary Washington, and so honored to be your senator. Together and looking around at our district, and you represent every part of our community. I believe we have we do. We have a delegate from Montgomery County. And our vision together is that if we work together, whether it's dealing with city issues or state issues or even national issues, that we can do so much more together than we could ever do alone. This is the start of it, and please continue, and I'm honored to be here, and I'm going to head back to the floor. Thank you so much.
There were many hours. Matter of fact, we met 58 days, okay, over the course of 2 years. And one of the researchers or people who were helping us compare what our Maryland schools are doing compared to other states, other cities, other countries, was giving their presentation. And during the presentation, you could see people start to squiggle in their seats, because they didn't like American schools being compared with schools in Quebec or Australia or Singapore or wherever. They just didn't like it, because after all, we're the best. But we're not. We were far from the best on that list, and falling. And by the way, I look around at all the young people here. You have to compete in a global economy. I had to compete between two little towns in Kansas. You have to compete in a global economy. And so, as people started asking questions, all of a sudden, one person said, "Aren't you comparing apples and oranges, really? How can you compare us to those other countries or other states?" And the researcher said, "Yeah, you're right. We are comparing apples and oranges. Because in these countries, they don't allow their children to grow up in poverty." Now, I'm an old dog, and I'm a former Baltimore City school teacher, and that hit me like an arrow through my heart. In America, we allow our children to grow up in poverty. We do. They don't have the health care that other countries have. They don't have the school supplies given to them. They don't have the resources and prenatal care and a lot of other, things that are provided to families in other countries. And so we have, as we know, in Maryland, now 14 counties, 14 school districts who are suffering, their school districts are suffering from concentrations of poverty. Baltimore City and Prince George's County being among them. So I just want to say that the Kirwan Commission bill, we heard it today. The Senate has it, and I think they're going to move it first. We have set aside in the budget $320 million, which is what the Kirwan Commission recommended. And we also have in there $500 million for school construction. Now, I'm going to make an announcement. I've been waiting until tonight to make this announcement. But on Friday, my committee is going to roll out a bill that finds and dedicates $2.2 billion to school construction in Maryland. It's the largest infusion of school construction money in our history. in our history, more than what happened with the 21st century schools in Baltimore City. And I want you to know that we have carved out another $400 million of state resources for Baltimore City schools to build and renovate schools.